Hey guys, my name is Luke Buckley, or as you guys know me as, Barnetts from RandomWareStudios, and today I want to talk about my new game that I'm currently making that will be coming out next week on November 18th, 2017. It's called Abra, the 8-Year-Old Witch. Check it out. Basically, this is what I've been working on for the past few months. It started out as a project I worked on in summer, just as like a little prototype thing I could do. But then my school started holding this thing called a horror fest, where basically each conservatory of my school, whether it be animation, filmmaking, or in my case game design, we had to submit something that is horror related, or at least something related to Halloween. So I decided that I would submit Abra. People played it there, and people really enjoyed it. And today I'm going to discuss what you can expect when the game comes out next week. So here we go. So as you know from the trailer, the story is about a little 8-year-old witch named Abracadabra. Yes, that is her name. On her way to her second year at her school, Castle EDU, basically her version of Hogwarts. But then after she tries to go there, she is eventually attacked by a bunch of demons who want her dead. So she has to make sure she gets to school safely while also avoiding getting killed by demons. But she's a witch, so she has magic on her side, and that's basically what the game is all about. I wanted to keep the gameplay simple for this one, so I went with a more Space Invaders type of game, except the movement is a little bit more little bit different than Space Invaders. It's not like like frame by frame, or like, I don't know what it's called, like the restricted movement for Space Invaders, because in Abra the demons can in the center can move freely, while others are in random formations, but they're not just moving like if I can describe it anyway. It's more they're smarter than that. But what makes this different from Space Invaders is some of the more modern day game elements. Basically, it comes from all the 4 spells you have. Arctis, the ice spell, is your basic shot. It does great damage. It's probably one of my favorites to use in the game because it's very reliable and very simple. It's like, basic basic projectile in any other space shooter. Pyrus is the fire spell, and is like the spread shot from Contra, where it doesn't do as much damage, but it covers a wide range of areas, so it's very great for taking out large groups of enemies. Ventus is the wind spell, and it blocks any projectiles that are coming your way, so you can use it as a more defensive option. So yeah, but it has very strict timing, so you gotta be quick. You gotta be precise with that timing in order to block the projectile. And finally, there's Thundus, which doesn't really move. It just is stationary, but it automatically gets rid of 1 row of enemies in the formation, which is a great way to get rid of certain enemies. Now, the thing is that you would just some people would just pick one and just stick with it the entire game, because I usually thought that Pyrus was very OP, but in order to get anywhere in Abra, you have to mix up the spells, and you have to get rid of the formations in different ways with your spells. Also, because some of the bosses are immune to certain spells. It's kind of like Mega Man, but instead of being weak to certain spells, they're just flat out immune to certain ones. Take for instance the first boss in the game, the Demon Shark. Yes, a Demon Shark. It's that kind of game. His only weaknesses are Thundus and Arctis, and the best way to get rid of him is Arctis. And since he's aquatic, he is immune to Pyrus. So yeah, people are so used to using Pyrus in the first bit of the game, and then we throw this at them. So you gotta be smart. Because they're enemies, even enemies are immune to certain spells. So you gotta be smart. You gotta mix up your spells, and that's what I think makes Abra the Aerial Witch unique from other basic Space Invaders clones out there. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention that the game also has controller supports for Xbox 360 controllers. Not sure about PS3 or PS4 controllers because I can't test those because I don't own those. But for 360 controllers, yes, they definitely work. It works great on the keyboard, but a controller is also recommended if you want to play that way. So just wanted to mention that. The game will be coming out on both Windows and Mac, and it will come with a few things. First up, it will come with a digital manual, just so you can know how to play the game if this video wasn't enough for you. And it will come with a desktop background. I haven't decided what it will look like, but I'm drawing it right now, and I'll put it up on editing. There we go. It looks beautiful, doesn't it? Yes, you want it now, don't you? And third is a preview of the webcomic that will come out 1 week after the game on my DeviantArt page. I haven't used my DeviantArt page in ever, so I decided I think it's a good opportunity because I want to make a webcomic, a comedic webcomic about how Abra lives her life in as a witch. So I decided to make a webcomic, and when you download the game, the game will be in the folder with all these things and the first slide of the comic. So for your reading pleasure. So there you go. All of this will be yours for absolutely free. It's free to a free download, and it will be releasing on both GameJolt and itch.io for Windows and Mac on November 18th, 2017. I look forward to you guys playing it. Y'all have a good day. Remember to download the game if you want to, and remember to stay witchy. Damn, it felt like I was in a Nintendo Direct. I should do these things more often.